Here's your Farm and Ranch report from the Montana Ag Network.
Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch news. Well, North Dakota's Senator John Hoeven and Colorado's Michael Bennet have announced that they've reintroduced the Modernizing Agricultural Transportation Act, bipartisan legislation, they say, that would reform the hours of service and electronic logging device regulations at the U.S. Department of Transportation. Now, Senator Hoeven says the bill would also delay enforcement of the ELD rule until the required reforms are formally proposed by the Transportation Secretary.
Very important for our farmers and ranchers because ag haulers have to have the flexibility in terms of hours of service to get fresh produce to market or to make sure they're taking care of livestock properly.
Now, more specifically, the Hoeven and Bennet bill would establish a working group at DOT to consider the impact of existing hours of service and ELD rules on the commercial transport of livestock, insects, and agricultural commodities and develop guidelines on reforming these rules. Within 120 days of receiving the working group's report, the Transportation Secretary must propose regulatory changes to the hours of service and ELD regulations, taking into account the group's findings and recommendations. Now, co-sponsors of the bill from our region include Montana's Steve Daines, South Dakota's Mike Rounds, and Idaho's Mike Crapo and James Risch. Stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this.